Welcome to another CareCollab. This time I partnered up with Roger's Orchids. It seems that several people have problems growing this wonderful, small, Oncidum type orchid species, namely Mexicoa ghiesbreghtiana. I will be mounting my young plant that was grown on from a seedling in a small pot. As with all Oncidum type orchids, it's always best when new roots are starting, so therefore it's time to repot mine. As a mount, I will be using a piece of driftwood in which I pre-drilled some holes. For securing the plant, I will be using fishing line, tree fern fiber strips, synthetic as a replacement for sphagnum moss, and to finish off, some live moss. This species comes from Mexico, more specifically from the southwestern states along the Pacific. There it's found in oak and spruce forests at altitudes above 1400 meters. Here it grows on the thinner branches of trees, but can also be found growing lithophytically on the rocks. Although it's found at high altitudes, it is not a cold grower. Temperatures are more on the intermediate side with a cooler, drier rest in winter. Its flowering season ranges from spring through summer and autumn. Since I got it, it has been growing in a small pot with small seedling bark only. This way I could control the dampness of the media perfectly. As a seedling, there aren't many roots to work with, and furthermore, there seems to be 2 plants in the pot. First, I need to prepare the driftwood and need to secure some fish line through the pre-drilled holes. Then I put some synthetic in the crevices of the wood to secure the plants and keep a bit more humidity around the roots of the plants. This is necessary because I grow in a home environment. Then it's time to start positioning the young plants and secure them with the tree fern strips. The tree fern retains moisture, creates an airy environment around the roots, and it doesn't break down easily. In the end, I need to secure it with the fishing line. This isn't that easy to do. To give it a nice finish, I put on some live moss and move on further, securing the other plant pieces. The care for these species is not that difficult, just as long as we follow a few guidelines. Don't keep it too warm, best under 25 degrees Celsius. Night temperatures, and during its winter rest, temperatures can go as low as 16 degrees centigrade. For watering, keep it moist but never wet. If the roots stay too wet for too long, they will die and rot. I water my plant once or twice a week, but spray it on a daily basis. Remember, humidity is important, but constant wet roots will kill it. I fertilize every watering with Acorn's rain mix. This is the only fertilizer I've been using for many years, and for me it's the best around. Keep in mind that this orchid needs a drier winter rest. While not in active growth, it doesn't need that much watering. However, regular misting is important. The fishing line doesn't look nice, but it'll have to stay on until the plants are well established. Now I finished mounting the young plants. I put some thick bonsai wire through the pre-drilled holes at the base of the wood so I can secure it in the pot I chose for it. The pot will be filled with small bark. This will increase the humidity around the plants after watering. It also makes for a nicer presentation. And this is what a finished project looks like, all ready to grow on and hopefully flower next season. Hope you find this video informative and see you next time.